as hell.
Guide MR Hippo.
It seems that you have met a horrible demise, my friend. But, you know, these things happen in life. Life goes on. Not for you, obviously. You're dead. But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation.
Get ready for a long story, 20-minute story.
We were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, you know, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere, though I don't know where, only to find myself in the jaws of a beast. He, of course, looked at me, surprised, you know. Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend? To which I said, no, of course not, Orville. I said, no. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, friend, what are you doing? He looked at me very concerned, really. I feel like you've gotten too much sun. Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade. Ooh, you ever mix it with iced tea? You do like a little half lemonade, half... Ooh, it's so... You should try it some... Well, you can't because you're dead. But anyways, so you may be asking yourself, how did I go from sitting by the falls and drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct?
Are you liking the story?
With Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
You aren't hearing the story, 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 you aren't hearing the story. Oh, too late.
So no, generally speaking, I wasn't really listening. That's where replay value comes into play. All right, man. Okay, let's go. Okay, fuck it, let's go.
After that, the only worries is ventilation.
It was at this moment he knew. He messed up.
This is only one click.
Dude! 5 seconds!
Old man consequences is as in phone guy scrap trap fun time chica. Let's stay for a little
Oh
more
my
though.
god! I'm about to put everybody on one just to see how everything turns out. Okay, ready?
Let me tell you who to turn off.
Wait.
It's not my fault.
As soon as you mentioned it, see, I remember Toy Freddy. He was the option. I remember him. I remembered, but I forgot. As soon as he popped up, as soon as you said something, I was like, wait, there's somebody's missing.
Timing.
The timing is crazy. Yeah, the timing is crazy. It's about the end of the night. I'm gonna sit here and try to make it past 1 a.m. Just because you said that.
Lefty O Phantoms 20 Afton 20 Spring Trap 20.
I'm gonna clip that. It's Bonnie over there. Okay, so Chica is.
It is so much easier without Chica, bro.
It's so much easier without the damn bird. I'm sorry, Bonnie. My God, I am sorry. As soon as we say something about the damn. I can do this. It just takes me a minute. It takes me a minute. Okay, it just takes me a minute. It just takes me a minute. Okay, I'm not like your natural individuals, other individuals. This is just 2,500. Okay, so it's like this. Oh! I knocked out my juice. That tastes like ass. That just happened. I keep forgetting you.
You're not so big. Just a butt-sized morsel.
I'm not short you, man. So my question is, what will be faster? Is the vents? Is the cam? Is it the old amount of BS?
I have something to tell you. Excuse me, can you come on?
This is a nightmare that you won't wake from.
Okay. Okay, how much? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to do 2020 mode as best as I can, just to like fully understand what the hell actually is going on. How much reaction time do you genuinely need? Because the minute I saw it, I put my mask down, man. It ain't no time. No, no, because I find a bug. Let me try that. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. That's a bug. That's a bug. I find a bug. I find a bug in your stuff. I found a bug in your stuff. I found a bug in your stuff. There's one thing that I've learned about this game is that you can't put your mask down and move away from Nightmare in it. This guy, this little guy right here, you can't put your mask down and move away from him at the same time because your mouse is going to make it seem like it's hovering over him. So therefore, you got to put your mask back up and move away from him. Because if your mask is down, it's going to be able to see him. I'm going to show you even proof again. Watch this. Oh, now you can. Oh, now you can. Now you can.
I want to tell you something.
These are strange circumstances that have brought us together.
As soon as I say something, whatever. DD isn't even an issue anymore. Here's the problem. He's not even in the mouse cursor. He just pops up whenever he wants to. It's just a jump scare whenever he wants to, man. Like I can see him be beyond past him. He could just jump scare you whenever he wants to. Like his area of jump scare is just beyond a jump scare that's not even beyond that jump scare, man. He's just want to do it just because, man. Fuck! Named after him. What about what? Freddy is just a fast bear. Freddy is just a fast bear. Is he a pizza? Is he a bear? Is he a fast pizza? Is he a fast bear?
Is a toy and a Freddy.
Toy Freddy. Wouldn't it just be a toy that's named Freddy? Is he a person that is a toy that's not? Okay. Get the balloon out the screen.
Freddy and Fazbear.
Freddy is a fast bear. Pressing too many buttons. I'm sorry, what did I do? I saw you.
Yeah. Helpy needs help.
Helpy, he needs help. Mute the code.
I always come back.
No, he's not supposed to come back. What's his name again?
I need help with my tax.
Somebody answer the phone.
No.
Oh, hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things are
Go
getting
on
real
YouTube.
tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea.
No.
If you happen to
Did
get
you see
caught,
they cast Escape from Screen for the FNF movie sequel?
try playing dead.
Wait, are you serious?
Go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll
Cut.
think that you're an empty costume instead.
You say for the sequel?
Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Hey, phone guy, I'm already dead. I saw you. Get out the way.
Well, it seems that your journey has ended. Very sorry about that. It was always going to end this way, of course. If it weren't by me, it would have just been by some other, terrible thing. Just, you could not imagine how terrible it would be. Just, I get scared thinking about it. Glad it's not me. It reminds me of a time I was speaking to my good friend Orville. We were sitting on a park bench watching the pigeons. I was on the left, he was on the... Oh, wait, was I on the right or left? Anyways, it doesn't matter. We were sitting on there watching the pigeons. And I said to Orville, "Friend, those birds are frozen." And he kind of looked at me like I'd lost my mind. But I reminded him that it was winter, and often birds will sit in a tree until they freeze. And then they sort of fall to the ground until the sun warms up and they can, move around again. So I said to Orville, "You might as well save those breadcrumbs until the birds thaw, because they can't very well enjoy them in the condition they're in." To which he asked what I meant, and asking what condition the crumbs should be in before he threw them to the birds, assuming that I meant the birds couldn't enjoy the breadcrumbs in the condition that the crumbs were in, when in fact I had meant the birds could not enjoy them in the condition that the birds were in, considering that the birds were frozen. So he took a moment and then threw his last handful onto the ground. I said to him, "Orville, why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when I just told you they're frozen?" To which he responded, "The breadcrumbs are not frozen." Again, misunderstanding my words. I didn't mean to say that the breadcrumbs were frozen when I said I told you they're frozen. I'd been referring to the birds. In hindsight, what I should have said was, and this would make perfect sense, "Why did you throw the breadcrumbs to the birds when the birds are frozen?" He misunderstood upon my correction, stating that he didn't know what else to do with the breadcrumbs, and that perhaps, when the birds thawed, they'd still be able to eat the crumbs. So I said to Orville, and this is what I said to him, I said, "Orville, the birds may be dead."
Get him repay! That was BS if you ask me. Boop. Try not to. Try not to. Hi, BB.
Excuse me. Can you come a little closer?
Pause. People, wait. What is all this extra sound? Ah, okay. I understand.
Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper suit handling techniques. When using an animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic parts are
I
tightly
see.
compressed and fastened by the spring locks located around the inside of the suit. May take a few moments to position the head and torso to move the parts in a manner where you can move
Oh,
and
there's
see.
too many things
Turn
happening
up the
at
edge or press
once.
against any of the
Jesus.
spring locks inside the suit. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring locks, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing a suit, please try to maneuver away from populated areas before bleeding out. As to not ruin the customary
That was wild.
As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the
They was
designated
about to
safe
hunt
room.
me down.
Every location is built.
The others are
Wait.
under my protection.
My God! Okay, let's try again. Tip number 1.
I wanted to.
I put my helmet down, man. You saw me put my helmet down at the last second. So what if I put? Okay, so what? Let me ask you this: what if I put all the doors down and my screen, and my mask down? What's gonna happen? And it still gets you, man. Ah! I'm trying to remember buttons. Okay. That's so many buttons. I'm on controller, by the way. Let's go back here. Let's do it again. Oh, shit. Gee. I don't.
I don't hate you, but you need to stay out of my way.
I was living in a panic. I was living in a panic. You went straight through it. You wasn't supposed to. Yeah, no, they're not gonna move because they stuck in that. Oh shit. And honestly, in order just to finish them like this, you could just leave it like this the whole time. Because people, you can't. I mean, you can squeeze through, but you're not gonna do anything. And he's too dumb. But I want to bet as soon as I move this, they're gonna scatter.
How does
All right.
Molten Freddy just go through the lasers?
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But they don't really. It doesn't do anything to them, and I don't know why. So they can easily go through it. I don't think it does anything to them. And then they're too dumb. So you honestly just gotta watch him. Honestly, trap this fan and save power. So you honestly just gotta watch this right here. That's it. That's the vent buddies. And you gotta watch that too. I'm waiting. Damn, I can't do anything. You stuck. You can't. Can you? You can't. Because you're stuck.
Yo, WSS poppin' Josh dog.
Can I boop your nose? Please don't scare the shit out of me. That's all I ask. Just don't scare the shit out of me. I can't do anything. I don't need to do anything until you either come in or come out. So, well, there you go. If she could get to you first, I mean, she's stuck? Question mark? But I don't know how long you are stuck, so I don't think there's a way to get you. Hi, Bert.
Jar, what can I do for you?
Oh, you scared the shit out of me.
Girl ate too much pizza.
Think it's a stick. Oh, wait! They got through. One got through.
Let's smile together.
I didn't think it was gonna get through. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna give this a few tries. Okay, just let's see how long I can. Close our doors.
This is a nightmare that you won't wake from.
Well, okay. What's this? How long does this gonna take? Oh, my shoulder. Screamy kids. Screamy kids. Screamy kids. Go music box.
If you replay the first part of Freddy's jump scare animation in a loop, it looks like someone is humping him from the back XD.
Show times are on the hour. Not a moment before and not a moment later.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah. I guess, but I thought so. Unless, you know, something changes. Did it get hot in here? Thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. Oh, you wanna hit the road?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. Yeah. Actually, let me find someone that's. Where's my bed at? Don't forget to like and sub on your way out.